नमस्कार दोस्तों. होप यू गाइस आर डूइंग वेल एंड स्टेइंग हेल्दी एंड सेफ वेयर एवर यू आर. चलिए आज बात करते हैं गुलाबो सिताबो के बारे में. This is the movie that was released this Friday on Amazon. I got a chance to see it this weekend, so I thought I'll post my review. So here goes. Gulabo Sitabo is basically a comedy drama. The film is centered around Fatima Mahal. It's just like this old Haveli here in Lucknow. And like most old Havelis, this probably saw its heydays way back when, and now it's like a shadow of its own past. The walls are crumbling, it's all going downhill. Now, Mirza Nawab, the 78-year-old landlord, played brilliantly by Amitabh. You gotta watch this movie just for him, yaar. Maza aa gaya usko dekh ke. He's like this pain in the butt for all the tenants in the Haveli, ठीक है? उनके बल्ब्स चुरा लेगा, जाके चोर बाजार में बेच देगा कुछ पैसे कमाने के लिए. Room की electricity उड़ा देगा. He'll lock them up in the bathroom. He comes up with millions of ways to make their lives miserable. और क्यों नहीं यार? If these tenants are sitting here for years and years and just paying 30 rupees a month for kiraya, I'm sure any landlord would do something like that, right? So he makes his actions so justifiable in that character. It was fantastic to watch that. Now Ayushmann plays Banke. He's one of the tenants who lives in this Haveli with his mom and sisters. और sisters भी क्या characters हैं यार, एक से बढ़कर एक नमूने हैं. Banke is basically Mirza's nemesis. He's always keeping an eye on Mirza, trying to confront him at every given opportunity. And I think it's this jugalbandi between Banke and Mirza that makes this movie so much worth a watch. There is this one scene where Banke goes and tells Mirza कि ये पुरानी हवेली है और पुरानी हवेलियों में सोना चांदी छुपा होता है, valuables छुपे होते हैं. And Mirza, being Mirza, takes this literally and starts digging up the courtyard. It's such a hilarious scene to watch. There are so many other confrontational scenes. I don't want to give it away. You should watch it. But that's what makes this movie a treat. Now, the problem starts when one fine morning, Banke, because he's really frustrated that somebody is sitting in the bathroom for a long time and he wants him to get out of frustration, lightly kicks the bathroom wall. And they start arguing about whether the tenant needs to pay for fixing the wall or whether it's the landlord, right? Or in सबके confusion में, there is this archaeologist who drops in just out of the blue. The archaeologist, played by the brilliant Vijay Raz, has his own agenda in making this Haveli a historical landmark. But he has his own ulterior motives. You've got to watch the movie to actually figure that out. And he uses Banke to move his agenda along by making him false promises. उसको बोलता है कि मैं तुम्हें LIG का apartment दिला दूंगा. Let's work together in making this Haveli a historical landmark kind of a thing, right? That's on one side. On the other side, there is this shifty lawyer played by the brilliant Kala. Kala, if you know, he's known for roles like these. He's fantastic in such roles. He plays the lawyer who's working with Mirza to save the Mahal. And he too has his own ulterior motives. I won't tell you what it is, but you need to watch that. And on top of all these things is Fatima Begum. She's Mirza's wife and she is, mind you, 17 years older than him. 17 saal badi hai. That, just to hear that itself makes it a hilarious premise. And the Haveli is in her name. That's why it's called as Fatima Mahal. And Mirza, he wants to own that building. And the only way he can own it is if she transfers the building to his name, and that can happen only when she dies. So literally, Mirza is waiting for her to pass on, right? So that the mahal will be in his name and he can grab it. Whether Fatima wins or Mirza wins, you gotta watch the movie to figure it out. I just couldn't help smirking when I saw what happens in the end. That's all I can tell you. Now let's look at the plus points, okay? The movie, first of all, is so well shot here. That rustic feel of Lucknow comes alive in every frame. Picturization to ekdam awesome hai. And man, what a writer Juhi Chaturvedi is. Be it Piku or Vicky Donor, her first movie, and now this one, she has done her homework, boss. Hats off to her dialogues that the characters... The other plus point in this movie is Amitabh's prosthetics here. They're very, very well done this time. Remember that movie 102 Not Out that probably came out last year? The one with Rishi Kapoor. Amitabh's prosthetics were a disaster in that movie. Don't even get me started on it. But this time around, they've done a pretty good job. There is this one scene where Amitabh is lying in the charpai in this movie without glasses, and you can't even make out that it's him. It's that well done. And the voice modulation, my god, man. Amitabh is so brilliant here in a lot of ways. He studies his character so well. That's what makes him a master of the trade, right? He has this usual strong baritone, but to fit to this character, he made his voice so mellowed down. In most of the scenes, he is mumbling and rumbling like an old man. It's just fantastic to watch that. That man can pull off any role and run away with allocates. As far as Ayushmann, he's okay. But the scenes together between Amitabh and Ayushmann are a delight to watch. That's what makes it a good movie to watch. Ayushmann's sister, played by Shrishti Srivastava, I think, deserves a special mention. She's brilliant wherever she comes on the screen. I thought she was a nice surprise. Now let's look at the negatives. The movie drags in a lot of places here. I wish it was paced better. It's only 2 hours long, but it still feels excruciatingly slow. And the other funny thing is, and please don't troll me on this is just my opinion. I strongly suspect these two characters of Mirza and Banke didn't require the Amitabh Bachchan and the Ayushmann Khurrana to play those two parts. It didn't hurt. It was really fantastic to see these two together in the same frame. But I strongly suspect even an Anupam Kher or a Nasir could have played the role of Mirza, right, for that matter. That's just an example, and that's just my take on it. And I also thought Vijay Raj was wasted. Vijay Raj is such a brilliant actor here. Be it the comedy timing that he had in Dhamal or the serious dad that he played to brilliance in Gully Boy, Vijay Raj is a total talent, powerhouse. But I thought he was wasted in this movie, and I thought anybody else could have played that part. But he did do justice to that role. Honestly, I'm so glad it went into OTT, like Amazon or Netflix, in Amazon in this case. If it was released in theaters, I strongly suspect that the first week would have run in packed houses, just out of curiosity, right? To see Amitabh and Ayushmann Khurrana together in this same screen. Much like Thugs of Hindustan, right? I'm not comparing this movie to Thugs of Hindustan, but just that curiosity draw would have been there in the first few weeks, and it would have died down eventually. But it's hard to say after a couple of weeks. Bottom line is, the movie is definitely worth a one-time watch, guys. That's what I think. Don't go with the expectation that this is going to be another Piku or even Vicky Donor for that matter. Those movies were brilliant movies done by Shujit Sarkar and Juhi Chaturvedi. But this movie is good. It's worth a one-time watch. See it for Amitabh's brilliance and Juhi Chaturvedi's writing. That's what makes it a treat. Please let me know how you liked my review. Don't forget to leave comments below. And be healthy and safe, everybody. And until next time, eat, drink, and enjoy life like anything.